Well, that.
They move out the way when we come through. You already know how it is the Bronx do. It's litty, bro, we do what we want to. We hanging out the windows in the sunroof. They move out the way when we come through. You already know how it is the Bronx do. It's litty, bro, we do what we want to. We hanging out the windows in the sunroof. We hanging out the windows in the sunroof. We got bottles in our hands, you got one too. We gon' party for a week, you don't want to. Until you drunk as fuck, and like 1-2. And you drank more than you ever wanted to. You got fucked up, I got fucked up too. Might as well keep going till it's 1-2. Till the next day, in the afternoon, I do a walk of shame, very proudly. For all the times my parents ain't allow me. Come through the door drunk and loudly. I got makeup on me like it's Halloween. I don't remember how I got home to housing. Got amnesia while she counting. She asking questions, shouting loudly. She ain't getting nothing out me. I'm out with the boys and the whole crew. I can't hear haters, life is soundproof. We hanging out the windows in the sunroof. Yo, bitch wet, and I'm waterproof. I'ma have my cake, I'ma eat it too. They can't do it how I'ma do. It's litty, bro, brought the whole crew. And you already know how the Bronx do. They move out the way when we come through. You already know how it is the Bronx do. It's litty, bro, we do what we want to. We hanging out the windows in the sunroof. They move out the way when we come through. You already know how it is the Bronx do. It's litty, bro, we do what we want to. We hanging out the windows in the sunroof.
What's litty, bro? Where the festies at? Getting dressed now? Where I meet you at? I'm not driving either, I need a Uber Black. I'm finna drink, I'ma get smacked. We gon' be at, chillin' in the back. It's just me and Dave, and that boy Pax. Bet I'm leaving now, I'ma hit you back. And when I'm out front, I'ma hit you jack.
When I come through, move, big shine rude. Fly shit only, don't step on the shoes. Tell me shit while I sip my booze. I don't want her. Big shot shoes, she gotta roll splits plus sniff lines too. Finger to the cops, fuck 6 times 2. Sunroof open, run a choo-choo. Train when I come through smoking. 1 or 2 tokens, I got 1. You got 1 or 2 rolling. 1 or 2 piece, still leave a jaw broken. I ain't going home and I'm big girl boning. See me and it's up, please no phoning. Litty bros going, skip the whole line and we leave the doors open. Sniff a whole line, cause my thing is more potent. I'm the shit the whole time. Niggas wasn't knowing, sipping on the potion, in the field coaching. See the blitz coming, so I put the play in motion. Biddies all open, titties in my face might leave a heart broken. Kitty in my face, man, I think I caught COVID.
They move out the way when we come through. You already know how it is the Bronx do. It's litty, bro, we do what we want to. We hanging out the windows in the sunroof. They move out the way when we come through. You already know how it is the Bronx do. It's litty, bro, we do what we want to. We hanging out the windows in the sunroof. Litty bros. Shake your ass on me. 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 Put your face between your knees. Dirty wine on me. Touch your toes and touch your feet. Shake your ass on me. Get up on your tippy toes. Shake your ass on me. Get up on your tippy toes. Shake your ass on me. Get up on your tippy toes. Rip off all your clothes. It's getting hot in here. Dance up on me like you do. In the mirror, in the mirror, in the mirror. When you dancing in the mirror, in the mirror. Look her in the eyes. Make her say, shake your ass on me. 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 Put your face between your knees. Dirty wine on me. Touch your toes and touch your feet. Shake your ass on me. I'm with the monkey stuff. I'm with the tying up. Choke you while we fuck. And Gucci. What did you say? The pussy juice say. Had to shoot the club up like it's Tuesday. Got a black queen. She Ava DuVernay. I beat the pussy up. Ali Boombaye. Trick on my bitches. I trick on.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Our Perspectives. This is episode 80. My name is Holden Stefan Roy, and joining me tonight is Liddy Bro Flacco. It is nice to be back here again with a fresh conversation, even though the topic may be similar to other topics that we've done recently, as in Kanye. But yeah, so I don't know how.
I'm mostly fucking baffled by the countdown still being on my
It shouldn't be
Twitch.
still on.
I don't know what's
See it.
on. New
I see it on
new
both the
phone. Who this bullshit?
Yeah, no. If y'all see the countdown, let us know in the chat still. But I'm seeing the stream going on.
I see it now. Now the stream is here. Now I see very delayed. Very delayed. Yeah, man. Let's get fucking to it. Let's
Yeah.
talk
So
about
in case y'all
Kanye.
didn't know, or do you want to break it down? Cause you're more eloquent with it.
I mean, let's just read his words, right? Let's not mince.
I'll like
Okay,
just
there we
pull
go.
that shit
I
up.
see. Beautiful. Somebody has it. No Mercy just shared it 37 minutes ago. At Kanye West said, "This song is called Cousins, about my cousin that's locked in jail for life for killing a pregnant lady a few years after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore. Perhaps in my self-centered mess, I felt it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6 and we acted out what we saw. My dad had Playboy magazines, but the magazines I found in the top of my mom's closet were different. My name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's dick till I was 14. Tweet sent."
And then it's attached to a song.
Yeah, I guess so. Want to go to the song?
Yeah. Give me a second. I gotta change the browser, and then I'll share it. What? Come on. Hang on 1 second. Might have to log in. Find it on YouTube.
Hey, what up, Lindo?
Alright. I'm gonna share it now. See if this is the right song. Into it quickly earlier today. Yeah, this is it.
my side. As long as you don't leave me, then I'll probably be alright. And that one time that you left me, I didn't get no sleep that night. And that one time that you left me, I took 10 birds to get high. 10 birds to get high. Pray that I don't die. But if I die, you in the sky. 2 bites of the quake, quake. Don't leave, just stay, babe. Let's go on a vacay. Leave the world behind. Leave the world behind. Leave the world behind. Nitrous don't help me, it just put me in a trance. I'm talking about euphoria, I'm not talking about a man. Told her don't leave me, cause I need you by my side. As long as you don't leave me, then I'll probably be alright. Then I'll probably be alright. Took 10 birds to get high. 10 birds to get high. Pray that I don't die. But if I die, you in the sky. 2 bites of the quake, quake. Don't leave, just stay, babe. Let's go on a vacay. Leave the world behind.
If you like truth.
Yeah, that's the song.
That's the song.
I think this is the most bizarre shit. Like, I mean, it's Kanye's been doing wild Kanye shit, but now you're left to be like, is this some admission of trauma he went through? Was he abusing this next kid? Because he says the kid was 6, and he says he did it till he was 14. There's not a lot of details given in this. It's just like a really weird idea that he's putting into the world. For what? More a song? I don't know.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm like, I don't know if it's honest, if it's just attention seeking. I really don't know anymore with Kanye. So like, I don't know
He did
how to
manage.
respond.
He managed to capture the internet's attention again. He did it again.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he did. He got what he wanted with that, you know?
I don't know. And I just feel like the whole situation is, if he's being sincere, that's some wildly fucked up shit. Maybe he needs some therapy, but I just don't think he's going to do anything about it. He's just going to
No, I don't think so.
keep doing weirdo billionaire shit. Not being a billionaire, but still doing weirdo billionaire shit.
Yeah. He seems to be happy with that. It's not like he's gonna get any help. It's not like he wants any help, right? He looks at everything that people offer as help as not help because people don't understand him. So
It's just, it also feels so out of touch, right? Like we're in a weird time in life with like Trump being in office and all kinds of turmoil going on all over the world. And then Kanye West's contribution is quite literally a bunch of swastikas, a swastika meme coin, and now he sucked his cousin's dick. It's just one of the most bizarre. I can't wrap my head around it. It's like normally they just shut up during these hard times. Like all the eccentric guys, they know to go be eccentric on their islands by themselves and just chill during the bad times and come out when it's time to flaunt their weirdo shit when we're all bored. But nobody's bored right now.
nobody's bored. I don't know.
Yeah.
I hope he gets the help he needs. Is all
That's
I can
a
say at
fact.
this point.
As Lindell said,
But-
Kanye's tripolar these days.
But I don't know. I don't care anymore. So there's a guy I used to be a huge fan of, and now I'm just like, man, I really don't don't even care anymore, bro. Like it all seems so. All of it seems like attention whore, uh, fodder. I don't think any of it's real. I don't think he means any of it. I think it's all fake and attention seeking. And yeah, I don't believe it. I don't believe him. I don't believe it. But if it is real, well, I mean, is it even a he? I hope he gets the help, right? Like he said he he
YouTube.
showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6.
She doesn't say how old he was.
He doesn't say how old he was, but you can molest a person your age.
Hmm. Valid.
Molestation doesn't have to do completely solely with age. So it doesn't have to be an older person. It could be you can be a 12-year-old molesting another 12-year-old if they're not consenting or
Right.
of capable mind to consent, which can be argued that anybody under the age of 16 isn't a consenting adult. So why would they be able to consent to that?
I mean, they have statutory rules that kind of put a bit of a buffer zone in there. So, like, you can assault somebody, but, like, in theory, if two 12-year-olds consent, that's okay. But, like, once you get age gaps in there, it kind of questions the
Yeah,
ability
nah,
to consent more.
definitely. Again, right. But molestation and molesting doesn't
Right,
know an
right.
age limit. You can be of the same age group and molest a person in their same age group. And rape. You can also rape a person in your same age group. That those are words that don't have an age barrier to them,
Right.
right? So, I mean, is it that we hope he gets the help that he needs, or we hope that his cousin, who might have been a victim of him, gets the help that he needs because of Kanye molesting him at an inappropriate age? I don't know. I don't know because I don't have enough details. Kanye didn't provide us with any details
But he,
except the
he made it sound
sensational.
really, really sus by mentioning his cousin being 6, but he's 14 when he stops. Like,
When he
that's,
stopped.
which is, does that mean, like, did you suck his dick for 8 years? Like, because you were the same age? Or, like, were you 12 when you started? Like, it just, because those are the questions running through my head when I ran it. I'm like, this doesn't sound very innocent or anything. It sounds really weird.
Yeah. I mean, let's go see if we can. Google.com, Kanye, Kanye West
Okay.
cousin. Right? People are also making mark that this is an incestuous relationship because it is incest when you uh, have sex with your cousin.
Yeah.
Kanye West cousin that cousin in jail. Uh, no, no, no. Let's go to page 4, see if we got any mentions of a cousin.
Yeah, I can't find it. Oh, hold on. So Kim's cousin has a. Kim spoke with the jail and said that Kanye's cousin has a double life sentence that was committed when he was 17. So if that was a year after the tweet, basically Kanye is younger. It's a long time they were doing that then.
Wait, what?
Well, because I found an Us Weekly article where Kim Kardashian talks about his cousin who went to jail when the cousin was 17, and in the tweet, Kanye says that he went to jail like a couple of years after they stopped doing this, and they stopped when Kanye was 14, so they have to be in like very close in age.
I don't know. Is that well, right? Because he said he stopped at 14. He didn't say, and a couple of years later, my cousin
No,
went to
but
jail.
in the very first paragraph.
He says my cousin went to jail.
But that's wait, didn't he say a couple of years later? Maybe I took
Nah,
that.
nah, he didn't say that.
Yeah, a pregnant lady a few years after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore. So he says a
Oh,
couple of
okay.
years after that happened, and then he stopped when he was 14, and then the cousin went to jail when he was 17.
And then it says that the cousin went to jail when he was 17.
Well, that's what Kim Kardashian said to Us Weekly in some other article, and that's the closest thing I can find about anything about the cousin's age. But
So, word. So pretty soon after
yeah,
he stopped
so
having sexual relations with his cousin. His cousin went to jail for
killing a
killing a
pregnant lady.
pregnant woman.
Killing a pregnant lady.
It's like that's so vague. Is it like, did he get her pregnant? Did he just kill a random pregnant woman for no reason?
Um, it does. Kim doesn't go into any details. He has a double life sentence for a murder he committed when he was 17. I think Kim was going on her campaign of trying to reduce sentences because she felt sentences were too excessive at the time when she did this.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Again, I don't know. I don't know who to feel sorry for, if there's anybody to feel sorry for. I don't know what to believe. I don't know, you know. According to Kanye himself, he wouldn't want me to just believe him. He wants me to question everything. Question the words you use and how you use them. Question everything. So it's just like, well, I'm gonna question you too in the middle of it, you know? So it's just like I don't know what to believe. I don't know what's real, what's not.
But why is it attached to a song released exclusively on X? It's like, I, I don't know. I did see Lindell said, I've heard that once you've reached a certain amount of success, you can become bored and do crazy things,
Uh,
which is why a lot of
there's
entertainers start getting in trouble.
that that doesn't seem applicable at all. Like, right? There's more performers who are wildly successful who don't do any of this shit. You know, like what? I don't see Michael Jordan out here doing any of this shit. You know, Michael Jordan's nice and content, smoking his cigars, occasionally doing a fucking a documentary where he talks about back in the days, and he's pretty much just like, fuck Isaiah Thomas. Thomas, you know, like that's Jordan. Jordan's idea of like getting like explicit is like being like, fuck Isaiah Thomas. I don't give a fuck
Shit,
about him.
even
I'm the
Keith
greatest.
Richards is relatively well behaved these days.
While people are just like, what? Jay-Z is super successful. He's not doing any of this. Beyonce is super successful. She's not doing any of this. Rihanna is super successful. She's not doing any of this. You know what I mean? Drake is wildly successful. Drake is suing because he's offended at the idea of people just calling him a pedophile with zero regard for like the facts of life and whether or not he's an actual pedophile, right? So like, what? No, not allowed. Like, you can't just do that. Point being, a lot of people are just like famous, successful, and not going up off the deep end. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone in the mainstream who has taken to this level of shock value content to promote their music, but to the point where when it stopped, like it used to be creative, and then it used to be a bit like you'd feel bad for him because he was having like a mental breakdown or something, and now it's just like he shows up with his wife dressed naked at the whatever award show it was. Like, it's just whatever he can do to grab a headline, because I think he's maybe addicted to the attention and the headlines, and it's like that rush of it's like there's this YouTuber Vitaly who just got arrested in the Philippines for being a dumbass, but he was being a dumbass his whole YouTuber career. But like the rush of being a dumbass, you just get more and more and more and extreme with it. But this isn't like popular or success. This is like a certain shock value pipeline that people go down where you lose touch with reality, and all you're trying to do is find the more outrageous shit you can do because you are being encouraged by someone. Like, while most of us are sitting here talking shit about Kanye, there has to be somebody buying these swastika shirts and these swastika meme coins. There has to be some human beings out there supporting him, and then he's just focusing on them and trying to appeal to whatever he can. And it's not regular celebrity behavior. It's more akin to like a Britney Spears breakdown, which was not normal
Very
celebrity
much so.
behavior.
Right. Not at all.
Not to bring Britney in. She's doing her thing right now. Even her, the worst she does is dances naked.
She's kind of crazy too.
But like,
I
in
really
a
think
tame
that
way.
she should. I feel like she should still be under what's it called?
Conservatorship.
She should be under the conservatorship. Absolutely. She shouldn't have never been allowed to come out. People fought for her to get free just so that she could dance with knives and fucking Karen modern young basketball players. You know what I mean? Run up on young basketball players in malls and get offended that they don't know who she is, and then make absurd commentary about them. That's all that she's done since getting out of conservatorship. I'm like, put her back on the conservatorship. Don't let Wendy Williams go from conservatorship.
Oh, she's another one too. Yeah. So I don't know if it's definitely just, but there is a group of people who do get bored. But then there's people like Richard Branson who get bored and then do crazy businesses that just somehow work. And that's a fine way to be rich and bored. And so, I don't know.
Jeff Bezos was clearly bored sending a bunch of people into space in a cock ship, you know? Fucking, he's bored as shit. But what does he do? He puts together a cock-shaped spaceship, sends a bunch of women up to space in it, and he's like, kiki, ha ha. Like, look at what I did.
But you
like,
know what?
You think
no one's
Elon Musk is the only troll? Nobody's blinking an eyelash at me sending a bunch of women up in a cock ship, you know?
If anything, Katy Perry took all the heat.
Katy Perry is just, she's so easily hateable. It's so crazy to me though, the way that people like who is hated and who is not and why they're hated.
Yeah.
Like, it's shocking to me. Today I was on Twitter Spaces with people who were defending Blake Lively. Like, they don't know anything about her. They just were like, oh, it sounds legitimate. And I'm just like, what? You just, I haven't kept up with this at all. She made accusations and I believe her. Like, okay, wow, that's crazy to just blanket. It's like, I don't even know the guy she's accusing. She's got to be telling the truth. Men are creepy. And it's just like, that's not the way to go about things. I mean, men are creepy, but you shouldn't just blindly believe anybody
Especially
at all.
Especially after Amber Heard, or in that
Especially
whole
after
case.
Amber Heard. The point being though is that, you know, some people are just, people don't have nothing against Blake Lively like that for some weird reason. People look at her and they're like, oh yeah, she's a sweetheart. And it's like, she's a sweetheart. I look at her and I see a devil in disguise. I see a demon white woman. I see a typical Karen. But most people see her and they're just like, oh yes, believe her. And it's just like, what? Okay. People hate who they hate and they love who they love, you know?
Yeah. Lindell's bringing up Robert Downey Jr. And I'm like, he was in that Kanye West category for a bit.
Even then, I don't think so. He was just a bad drunkard. It was like a fuck up category. It wasn't like what Kanye is going through right now. You know what I mean? Robert Downey Jr. was just like, oh, he's an alcoholic. He's got alcohol and drug abuse problems. But never did look, even when he had those problems, Hollywood was like, hey, you want to do a movie called Kiss Kiss Bang Bang with Val Kilmer and this one and that one? It's like they didn't take anything away from him at all. It was like, do you want some other opportunities? How about that, sir? We'll give you other opportunities. How about not a blockbuster movie? How about a nice little quiet action flick that people will just watch at home and enjoy? Robert Downey Jr. is like, yeah, fuck it, fucking drink more alcohol, fucking give no fucks, you know? I don't really know a person that I would compare Kanye to in the last 30, 40 years. Like, what? I don't even think anybody's ever come along and crashed out the way Kanye is crashing out.
Yeah, I think Da Vinci. When Kanye compared himself to Da Vinci, I happened to be learning about Da Vinci.
Even that, Lindell,
That guy crashed out.
Because fucking later in his career would be what he ended up doing later in his career. Robert Downey was still like, what?
Oh, no, not Robert. I said
like
Da Vinci.
no,
Leonardo da
I'm
Vinci.
talking to Lindell. Lindell. Because he's saying, yeah, but he started getting in trouble later in his career. And I'm like, I don't think so. That if I'm not mistaken, Robert Downey Jr. was catching those charges in his late 20s, early 30s. That's not even, Kanye's like in his 40s doing this. You know what I mean? Like,
I'll check if he had any law charges. A big ass wiki page.
maybe, I think the only person that I can think of that went kind of crazy and was doing absurd things in the media is Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen is probably the closest thing that Hollywood has to Kanye West. You know, he had sex with HIV and
Did that whole interview with
the Tiger Blood
fire
shit and yeah, that's probably the closest thing. That locked himself in a hotel. Even then, he did not go as crazy. He wasn't out here fucking putting swastikas on t-shirts and fucking talking about fucking his cousins, you know? He was like, yo, I got HIV from fucking prostitutes. Can you believe this shit? And everybody was like, yes, actually, we can. This is why people don't have sex with prostitutes, because wow, you might catch HIV, sir. Um, yeah, I don't know. Even then, I think
Yeah.
Kanye's already outdone Charlie Sheen, but that's like the closest that I could think of in the last 30 years.
It's tough because like there was never really like a Twitter in the past for people to speak so freely. So
Nah,
maybe like
there was never, right,
privately,
right.
but publicly, yeah, we're in a weird time.
Oh, yeah, I mean, if we're talking about like people going crazy, right? The dude that Leonardo DiCaprio depicted in The Aviator, the um the dude that invented the certain planes and then that he fucking made movies in Hollywood. I think his name was Ron Howard, or not Ron Howard. Let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, I'm looking it up too. Oh, Howard Hughes.
Howard Hughes. There we go.
Yes, he did go crazy like that.
Even then, right? He wasn't putting swastika shirts out, and he just went crazy on some like, yo, I'm a fucking OCD, manic depressant, uh, fucking don't want to go outside type of person, hermit. Um,
But again, he
he didn't
also
really
died in '76, so it's like you got to
exactly.
imagine what a guy like that would have been like with Twitter. And all the wild, because there's a lot of flagrant
Try.
shit people like say in private that they're conditioned to say in private, where I don't think Kanye comes from a world where that was a requirement. So he just
Right.
says all the inside thoughts out loud, but like
Yeah.
without that filter.
Without the filter.
I don't know.
These glasses
Like,
are cool. In New York City, the new in thing for people who sell weed are to sell you weed that comes with things. And these are called Cardi 8s.
so you bought weed and got
Uh,
sunglasses,
uh, Here we go. Cardi 8s.
or are they just like glasses with no prescription?
Yeah, they're glasses with no prescription.
That's so wild to me. Like I grew up when kids made fun of you for having glasses and shit, and now people just be like wearing glasses because they're stylish.
I mean, yeah, but these are these are like a take on the Cartier frames. So they're more
Yeah, still
sunglasses than
wild.
they are glasses. These are like tinted green. It's like a greenish bluish hue tint to them. Um, and they're a take on the Cartiers, but Cardi 8s with that. Cardi 8s.
That's wild. So you just like buy a pack, or is it like the weed store that
Yeah.
gives it to you?
Buy 8. Buy 8, get some free glasses.
That's crazy.
Packaging is everything in New York City now. I mean, it's been everything in Cali, but New York finally caught up to them. And now New Yorkers are packaging their weed the way a New Yorker Cali guy would, but with New
This
York
is what
sense of
it's like up
style.
here.
Yeah, that's too rigid to impress
Like
people in New York.
you're getting
Mm.
that, like, because like there is no company in like the same way. I mean, maybe in other provinces, but not out here. So everything's just bags. And if you go to the government, it's like different colors of bag or different cover of medicine container.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't even right. Like, this isn't a government or a company thing. There's just the local guys. All right, man. I think we talked about this enough.
I
Kanye.
Charlie Sheen is a good example. Yeah, Linda. All right. Thank you all for coming through. Definitely let us know what you think in the comments about Kanye West in this situation and celebrity crash outs. And if you can think of anybody that is a good comparison to Kanye in modern history, and well, in any way. And yeah, we appreciate
Maybe that's what
all
we
of you
title
being.
this video. Kanye West is the new Charlie Sheen.
Ooh, I like that. I can definitely change that. I'm just getting the raid ready, and then yeah, we'll
Let's
be
go.
back
Let's raid.
next Monday,
Nah, Kevin
7
Spacey is
p.m.
not. Kevin Spacey's not it.
Nah,
Kevin
that's
Spacey never
different.
even went crazy. That's like
He, yeah, he did his dirt on the
he
low like
abused
a responsible
some
person
young
who does
actors,
dirt.
but like, even like the abusers, like fucking what was the dude that hung himself in jail that was associated with Trump?
Oh, Epstein.
Um, Epstein and Harvey Weinstein, right? Like they never went crazy. Like they were just perverts,
Yeah,
right? Like R. Kelly was a pervert. But there's a difference between being like perverted and like going off the deep end, going batshit crazy on social media, shit like what Kanye's doing, you know?
yeah.
But
And
yeah,
I
let's
to the
keep on
all
naming
of the
people.
subject
Go
matter.
to the comments, comment section and leave a name and let's see if we agree with you or not.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all for coming through and watching, and live long and prosper, everyone.